Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. Today is January 6th. I actually said that I was going to do a reading for Capricorn season, okay? Just an FYI, I do have a sinus infection at this moment, so if I do sound a little congested or a little winded, which doesn't surprise me, I feel like I sound winded most of the time, but if I do sound winded or like I'm taking a little time to pause, child, I'm trying to breathe through one nostril, okay, and breathe through my nose, one other nostril. I'm trying to breathe from my mouth. I'm trying to, I'm trying to hear from one left ear. Like, I feel like I'm like losing parts of my body. Like, I swear to God. Like, I don't like feeling like this. And women who understand, I'm sorry guys, but women who understand, you don't want to be that time of the month and you're sick. Oh my gosh, that is the worst feeling. I don't even know what to say about that because it's just like, how do you explain that to somebody who doesn't deal with that? You know, it sucks. But anyways, let's jump right into it, okay? So like I said I was going to do a video for Capricorn season. And happy Capricorn season, you guys. I know I'm late. I do apologize. I'm so sorry. I do love my Capricorn folks. To be honest, I love all zodiac signs. I pretty much have a good relationship with most zodiac signs that I've met. So I don't really have an issue with my Capricorns. Actually, I do have Capricorn in my chart too, so I do love my Capricorns. So happy Capricorn season to you guys. It is your season. It is your birthday season. For those who are still celebrating, happy birthday. And for those whose birthday have already passed, happy belated birthday. Okay? Whoop, whoop, whoop. So instead of doing a blog post on, what you guys might need to know, instead I'll just do a tarot and oracle message, okay? So let's jump into it, you guys, okay? Okay, guys, so I'm just taking out the cards out of the deck. Sorry, give me 1 second, and then I will start the reading. But I hope you guys are having a really good day today so far. Again, like I said, today is Tuesday, January the 6th. We just started out the year already, and it's already like almost been a week, since the month started. So as we can all see, time is of the essence, okay? Time is moving really quickly, okay? Sometimes it feels like it's moving slow, but it's moving pretty quick. So let's get into it, okay? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for Capricorn season? What do they need to know for this Capricorn season at this time? And what insights can you give them at this time while we are in Capricorn season, Spirit? What insights can you give the collective while we are in Capricorn season at this time? Open up my window a little bit so I can get some, some fresh air. All right. So what does the collective need to know for Capricorn season? What do they need to know during this Capricorn season? What insights can you give the collective during Capricorn season at this time? What do they need to know, or what can they look out for at this time, Spirit? What can the collective look out for this Capricorn season, please? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, okay. So during this Capricorn season, which makes a lot of sense to me personally, because when you think about Capricorn, you think of somebody who is, and I'm only like listing out keywords, for example, somebody who is, hardworking, they're very disciplined, they're determined, intelligent as well. So even when it comes to, even business, right? That could be confirmation for some of you guys when it comes to this energy. But for some of you guys, when it comes to Capricorn energy and the seventh house, for some of you guys, when it comes to your relationships, whether this is romantic, business, partnerships, or whatever the case may be, you guys are building something and you guys are growing something at this time. Now, there is progress in the career that you could be in. Again, Saturn in Taurus talks about, being responsible and having discipline. And if you have Saturn in Taurus and then you mix that, with Capricorn season, right now this could be heightened for a lot of earth placements or all my Capricorns at this time, because again, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus are all earth placements. So anybody who has those placements in their chart, even if you are a Capricorn during Capricorn season, maybe there is this energy of building, growing, and planting seeds. So there is something about perseverance, you showing up as someone who's very persevering, okay? Maybe somebody who is reliable, all right? Now, 7 talks about spirituality. For some of you guys, there's an inner knowing. You guys could have had reflection, some type of clarity, but again, you guys are going through some sort of awakening, okay? For some of you guys, this is about trusting in the divine timing, okay, of the situation at hand, and also when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune. So there is a reason why you guys are needing to trust in the divine at this time, okay? Divine is saying that you need to do your part and I'll do my part. So there is something about change, being very decisive, or there is luck on your side when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune. Now, for some of you, this is an opportunity. This could be investments. Again, like I said, this is about completing a cycle as well. So what else does the collective need to know during Capricorn season, please? So basically, you guys are focused at this time, okay? And that's a good thing. Being focused is what's allowing you to move forward, okay? Putting that energy into that is what's going to show back out into the universe, basically. So, Spirit, what else does the collective need to know for Capricorn season, please? What does the collective need to know for Capricorn season, Spirit? What else do they need to know at this time, please? Thank you. So we have a lot of cards that showed up here in the energy, okay? Now, there's a lot of energy at this time. For some of you guys, when it comes to, you having to balance out your resources, like the wheel is turning in your favor, but right now you guys are balancing out your situation, okay? This could be balancing out your, resources, or you just being a very resourceful person, okay? Being able to adapt and being able to stretch your resources is very significant. Now, when it comes to time management, some of you guys, like I said, you guys are focused. You guys are, preparing for what's to come. Jupiter is about abundance and talks about, expansion, prosperity, okay? And so for some of you guys with this energy, with the number 2, this is about partnerships. You guys are balancing maybe work and home, or maybe you're balancing, something else and family. But basically there is something about the number 2. Either you're balancing out 2 things, or there's someone else in your energy that's coming in to help balance out, the situation, whether, like I said, this is a job, romantic, friendship, whatever the case may be, okay? Now, whatever it is that you guys have been balancing, maybe you guys were doing 2 things at once, but again, there is some type of transformation coming in the energy of letting go, okay? So again, with the number 10, the Wheel of Fortune going in your favor, there is something about you guys being able to transform in this energy, okay? So Scorpio talks about deaths, new beginnings, things of that matter, okay? For some of you guys, this could be about your stability. Now, you guys are trying to build something long-term, and that's where the transition is coming in from. So if you were someone who was balancing out, work and home, and, work in something else, or doing multiple things at once, but juggling, Spirit is saying that you might be able to just focus on one thing. Okay, so if this was like a 9 to 5 job and then you have like a hobby or interest that you started doing, there is something about releasing that 9 to 5 so that you can focus solely and mainly on, you know, your own sole purpose or business. Okay, but again, when it comes to juggling and balancing and trying to, you know, do too much, there is this transformation that, you know, things could be changing for the better, moving away into calmer waters and being able to just do one thing. Okay, so the Magician is showing up as well when it comes to, you know, like I said, resourcefulness, skills, ability. You are showing up as someone who's very skillful. Okay, when it comes to your creativity, your success. Communication, like I said, is significant when it comes to the first house, how you show up in this world, how you're viewed in this world, as well how you view the world is very significant in how you approach life. So again, when it comes to having, you know, the fire, the drive, the emotion, the practicality, meaning the groundedness, the clarity, okay, the communication, you are somebody who has all of those elements or all of those things about you. And because you do have these things, it's allowing you to move forward into a newer beginning. Okay, new beginnings with the number one talks about independence and leadership. So some of you guys are stepping into your own independence. Okay, we have Knight of Wands as well when it comes to being more courageous. Okay, now this is about you stepping into your independence. It's because you guys are being more courageous in this energy. Okay, you are showing up as somebody who, you know, even though the situation may feel like it's a financial risk, okay, you feel like there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of adventure. For some of you, you are free-spirited. You may have people who look at you that, you know, they think that you take a lot of financial risk, but unfortunately, if you are a fire sign, it just works, okay? I don't know what else to say. And I'm not saying this like to be, you know, egotistical. It's just true. Sometimes fire signs are able to do certain things that other placements cannot do because they have that drive and that desire to want more, okay? Not to say that other people or other elements don't want more, but how they execute it, it's going to be different than a water sign. How a water sign's executed certain things is going to be different from a earth sign, and how a earth sign does certain things, it's going to be executed differently from a air sign, okay? Everybody has different ways of doing things, but that doesn't mean it's not going to have the same results, okay? So again, when it comes to you being free-spirited, like I said, the Hangman, some of you guys could have a lot of perspective right now. You guys are releasing and surrendering to the universe when it comes to, you know, basically, the word that I'm trying to find is self-undoing, okay? Some of you may have Pisces and Neptune, or maybe you guys have Pisces placements with Neptune and I believe Jupiter as well, because I think Pisces represents both of those signs, or I mean planets, sorry. But when it comes to contemplation, or when it comes to reflection, some of you guys have reflected on what it is you want to do, especially when it comes to your career. You've surrendered and allowed the universe to work in your favor, basically. And because of this energy of allowing the universe to work in your favor, there is something about charitable giving that is significant. Now, this could be you donating money, okay? Maybe you have donated money to corporations, or donated, you know, clothes or goods or whatever the case may be, okay? Whatever this, you know, energy is that you guys released and surrendered, it's being seen by the universe. So even if you don't feel like it's being seen, the universe sees it already, okay? So Four of Wands is about stability. Some of you guys, when it comes to, you know, you reflecting and surrendering, this could have been about stability, okay? This could have been about finances, but because you've surrendered and allowed the universe to work with you, you know, you guys are moving into, you know, better situations when it comes to communities, when it comes to, you know, matters of the home, celebrations, reunions, when it comes to, you know, being able to come together with people that either understand you, or they understand, you know, where you're going at this time, what you're trying to build at this time. Okay, so again, you guys could be building something new. This could be your own, collective. This could be a family. This could be, whatever it is, right, that you guys are trying to build. But I am seeing that, there is this energy of coming together and being happy, okay? You are enough is at the bottom of the deck, okay? So we have received. Some of you guys could be receiving, like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune on your side, you guys could be receiving a lot of luck, okay? Because you guys have been very charitable in giving, whether this is your time, your energy, money, space, emotions, whatever whatever it is that you have given from yourself, which was self-undoing, it's allowing you to receive at this moment, okay? Whether this is abundance, wealth, health, whatever it is you guys are receiving at this time, even when it comes to receiving clarity and receiving knowledge and information, okay? So obviously take what resonates with that. Whatever it is that you guys are receiving, you guys are being inspired at this time, okay? You are inspired, you are in alignment, okay? And Spirit is saying to keep going, okay? So you are in alignment and you are, very inspired, or, you could be inspiring other people as well, but you being inspired is allowing you to move forward, okay? Being inspired by a new idea, being inspired by a new environment, being inspired, to move forward, whatever that inspiration is, it's allowing you to move. Just like how trains, the wheels are like this. That is how you guys are moving right now. So take what resonates with that, okay? Spirit is saying to keep going, okay? You are enough, but let me see if I can get another card here. So Spirit, what other messages for Capricorn season do you have for the collective at this time? What else do they need to know during Capricorn season, please? Thank you. So we have clear quartz, okay? It says connect to your higher consciousness. So some of you guys are either using clear quartz to connect with your higher consciousness, or Spirit is saying that you could be wanting to use clear quartz moving forward when it comes to the energy of you being able to connect or communicate more with your highest conscious self, okay? So take what resonates with that. Spirit, what other messages for Capricorn season do you have for the collective? What else do they need to know for Capricorn season, please? Thank you. Okay, so it says find your emotional balance, okay, patchouli. Some of you guys could resonate with that specific flower, maybe not, but, or you guys could see it online, but again, find your emotional balance. And also black tourmaline, protect yourself, okay? Some of you guys could be protecting your energy at this time. Some of you guys could work with clear quartz and black tourmaline at this time. Maybe you guys are using both of those stones or crystals in order to, manifest what it is that you desire at this time, especially when it comes to you connecting more within yourself, okay? So let's see what else shows up. All right, so clothing, let your outer express your inner, okay? So some of you guys could express yourself through clothes, okay? The number 12 is very significant. This is about making choices. Again, maybe you guys are making a choice about how you dress, what you wear, how you show up, things like that, okay? But the number 12 is very significant when it comes to, harmony through growth. So there is something about feeling harmonious when you wear certain things, or you look a certain way, or you smell a certain way, okay? Take what resonates with that, but this is about masculine and feminine harmony as well, being able to balance both, okay? So integrated awareness could be significant for some of you guys. Okay, for some of you guys, angels are very significant. So you guys could be asking your angels for something, okay? Now, clothing doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are asking your angels for new clothes. But again, when it comes to, expressing yourself, Spirit is saying to ask your angels, okay? When it comes to expressing yourself, maybe you could be asking your angels how to express yourself more freely, okay? Or how to be not so worried about, what other people think or say about you, because again, everybody's different, right? But being respectful is not a problem. Like, there should be no issue about being respectful to other people. It doesn't matter how you look, it doesn't matter what you have. As long as we're respecting one another, I feel like that should be the main focus, and not what people have in their pockets, or what, what they look like, or what they can bring to the table for you. Okay, so asking your angels for assistance, guidance, help, or even just a sign, could be confirmation as well. The number 10 could also be very significant when it comes to being whole within yourself. So this is about new beginnings and awakenings, okay? For some of you guys could have asked your angels for a new beginning, okay? And some of you guys may not realize this, but you have a purpose that's unfolding, okay? So yeah, the economy, it says trust your needs will be met. Okay, so again, when it comes to you asking your angels, like I said, this could be about your stability, or this could be about what's happening right now in the economy. Okay, especially with what's happening, things could feel very tight right now, or you could feel like, you're always having to put things aside. So it's almost like being always responsible. Maybe you could feel like you're always the one that's taking responsibility for certain things that you shouldn't have to. And, Spirit is also giving signs and synchronicities that, yeah, the economy, okay, the economy, there's something about creativity, okay, there's something about knowing that your needs will be met by you expressing yourself, whether this is through your voice, through art, but you are somebody that is very creative, and the way that you communicate, how you storytell, is also very creative. Okay, you are somebody who can birth a lot of visions when it comes to collaborations. Okay, so again, when it comes to this energy, the number 3 talks about, also third house. So this could be about education, the mind, the thinking, okay, social activities. That is what we're talking about when it comes to the economy, the world, okay, the wheel of fortune, having fate, okay, unexpected events happening, okay, knowing that luck is always on our side. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have nature. Some of you guys are tuning more into nature, and the super love portal, meaning some of you have accepted yourself as a cosmic being. Okay, some of you have accepted yourself as cosmic beings. You guys are aware that you are a cosmic being. You're not changing. Okay, health and healing. So some of you guys are tuning into your divine blueprint, meaning you guys are learning more about who you are as a person, as an individual, and as a collective. Okay, so I'm just going to get some charms because I didn't do it in my last reading. Okay, but seashells and pearls are very significant at this time. Either being close to water may resonate for some of you. If this is not being close to water, there's something about just being able to, manifest in the energy itself. Okay, so seashells, pearls, things like that could be very significant. Maybe some of you guys want to be close to the water. Candle work could also be significant too. Maybe some of you guys work with candles. I hope it's not blurry. Hopefully I don't know if it will focus, but no, it won't focus. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is a little candle. It's kind of hard to say because I kind of zoomed in so you guys can see the cards. But yeah, so candles are very significant. Candle work may resonate for some of you guys. Spell work, that kind of stuff, okay? Unicorns are very significant when it comes to you being very unique. How you think, your mind, third eye energy is also significant as well. The star, okay, starseed energy. Some of you guys are stars. Starseed energy with the color green. So this is about grounding, heart chakra energy, loving what you do, okay, when it comes to, fortune, fame, things of that matter, okay, unexpected events when it comes to being the star, okay, being that shining light. Again, religion is also significant as well. So some of you guys who are maybe religious or used to be religious, maybe this is confirmation, and now you guys have moved into spirituality more, which allows you to be a little bit more open when it comes to understanding other cultures and, respecting those cultures. Unfortunately, with certain religions, they say that they respect other cultures and religions, but sometimes you're in that religion and you realize that that's not the case. Okay, so some of you guys could be seeing the truth, breaking illusions, things like that when it comes to religion, people, places, things, you know, whatever that seemed like a lie, or seems like it's a stage where people are acting and pretending, that could be also confirmation where you guys are seeing that and the veil is thinning. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thank you again for watching up until this point of the video. I appreciate the love and the support that you guys give to me, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, love you so much, and have a wonderful Tuesday. All right, bye.